the winning mindset, the winner's mindset. The way to overcome everything is to learn to have the mindset where you look at everything as a win. The obstacles are the path. The path is supplied in the obstacles, the overcoming of them, the character created through these obstacles you thought you could never hurdle. So everyone always asks me about injuries while training or in prison or this or that. What do you do when you get injured? The only time I ever got injured working out in the past 12 years was when I was using a water bag when I first got busted, and I was squatting with it on my back. Now my lower back felt like it went out slightly. I was like, oh, what the fuck? And for like a day, I could barely move. That's the only time it ever happened. But what I fucking did, it might shock you. It might shock a bitch ass motherfucker. My back hurt. I went straight into what I could. Sitting down, I worked light shoulders. I worked arms. I worked what I could. Motherfuckers always write me and they say, Wes, how do I work around a shoulder injury? I say, motherfucker, you got some fucking legs, right? You got fucking legs, right? You got abs, right? You have a heart in your chest, right, motherfucker? You have a fucking brain, don't you? Well, guess what? If you overcome that injury by working on what you can and not being stuck in that losing mentality for even more than a quarter second, moving straight on to a win of your choice, this is how you win. This is how you exercise your mind. This is how you fucking move straight from something that was a loss straight to a win. The motherfucker like me, the second my internal dialogue goes south, the second my self-talk goes negative when I'm going after a goal, I go straight to the next thing because I know I can't exist in that losing frame of mind for even a second if I want to work at my top level. So the water bag on my back fucked my back up a little bit. And that was the only fucking time in the last 12 years I had that happen. And guess what? I've even thought about these videos and said, damn, I don't even want to talk about injuries because of some sort of superstition that it's going to make it happen to me. If it fucking did, good. The obstacles are the path. When a motherfucker hurts his shoulder, he better come out from that shoulder injury with fucking crazy ass legs, ripped ass abs, and a fucking mindset to match. It's not even about that. It's just about not tapping. What are you going to get by getting injured and saying, oh, fuck it up, I'll just eat all these snacks now and wait till I heal? How the fuck are you going to heal eating snacks? Proper macronutrient proportions are what's going to heal you. That's what's going to heal you. The nutrition heals you. The rest heals you. Not even rest. Light blood flow heals you. But see how much deeper this is? This isn't a fucking injury. This is a test. This is a test to see if you're a bitch who really wants it. Because the motherfucker who injures one thing will just realize that it was all about his mind anyways. It was all about his heart anyways. Is he willing to keep going when he doesn't get his choice of workouts, his thing? That's directing you in the path of what your weakness is. Focus on your weaknesses, laser focus, and level the fuck up. I don't give a fuck about your strengths. I guarantee that dude, his strength was benching, and all he wanted to do was fucking bench more. Why you keep applying pressure to what's already working and trying to make it work more? Magnify those weaknesses, extinguish them, and level the fuck up across the board. That's that shot motherfucker who's got way too much money and tits. I always talk about that motherfucker because I see that motherfucker from so far away. Look at my Rolls Royce. Look at my D cup. Nobody gives a shit about your Rolls Royce if you got titties, motherfucker. Nobody. You're going to draw in all the wrong people with that bullshit. These motherfuckers tell me to do certain shit. Water plunge, ayahuasca. If that's what you're about, that's what you're about. But guess what? Guess what? Telling people to use ayahuasca and shit like that, what is that going to do? What is that going to do? You can fucking get people to fucking induce themselves in a state of psychosis from over fucking indulging and having too big of fucking dosages. Like, what I'm telling people to do ain't going to fucking do shit. There's no downside to telling them to wait till the pain's at its fucking highest threshold and stay present. Stay present during the pain. It's pain when you're injured and you're an athlete. That's painful. When you're in prison and you're injured and you're fucking fighting for your life to build muscles so that when that shit cracks, you fucking motherfucker up and you save your people and it's war in there, that's fucking painful, knowing that you could be the liability. But the thing is I don't give a fuck. That shit works. Psychedelics work, water plunges work, but it is more optimal to get those changes from within. Anytime you're faced with adversity, knowing that adversity has a simultaneous seed planted for the virtue of its matching. the exact match of how deep that adversity was, if you overcome it, you have that amount of virtue, that amount of prosperity comes from the low-level adversity. Why? Because that was your weak point. And when you overcame it, your mindset was forever changed. Your mindset was forever changed because you knew that that was your weakness and you leveled it up by choice, by conscious endeavor. You conquered that fear. Like me talking on these fucking videos. I never used to talk on video. I was scared of talking on video. I didn't like it. I didn't want to. I thought I could just get swole and fucking tell shit about being swole. Fuck that, I had shit to say. I had shit in my heart that I wanted you guys to know because it fucking saved my life. It saved my life. It saved my life. Don't side with motherfuckers. Enlighten motherfuckers. I'm not going to tell you or package this growth for you the way you want it, motherfucker. It's not coming how you want it. I had to tell my boy at the gym today, hey, are you sharing the changes in the growth you had from what we learned? Are you sharing it with people? And he said, yeah. I said, are you sharing it in the way that you fucking learned it? By calling yourself a bitch, by getting called a bitch? Are you sharing it the right way? Because that's the way it needs to be said. I got a message today. The motherfucker said, hey, thanks, Wes. Thank you, Wes. You fucking karate chopped me in the throat with that truth. Thank you. Some of us need it that way. The real fucking ones need it that way because they're stubborn, because they're strong. And they need someone to fucking hit them in the fucking face with that shit. That's what the fuck I did to myself. So I will not give you anything else than what worked for me. I won't tone it down. You're not my people if you need me to turn it down. If you need me to tone it down, you're not my people. And guess what? People can totally disagree. I don't agree with drug use of any kind. Any sort of substances that you're taking in, I don't agree with. I just don't, okay? Not fucking any sort of psychedelics or anything like that. If it works for you, it works for you. But that's just a quick road. That's the quick road to what I did over a long period of time and a lot of work. Which one's going to stick with you more? The one that comes internally that can never be taken from you, or the one that when it runs out, that's all you got? I know people are saying, okay, well, when I went on that trip, I took stuff with it for life. Honestly, I'm going to be fucking real honest, okay? The people who are going that route aren't what I want to look like. I don't want to be a flower child, soft-ass man who's fucking got these weird-ass twicks and tweaks and shit because he took so many fucking psychedelics that he's all weird now. He's all weird now. And motherfuckers are probably like, I don't want to be like Wes. He's too high-strung. That's okay. Pick a side. Pick a fucking side. There's a new man out there. There's a new man out there. He is fucking furious. He's fucking savage. He's ready for anything. And he's got a huge fucking heart. He's got a huge heart. And he believes in karmic debt. And he treats people with respect. And he gives the energy he wants in return. This energy I'm giving you is to fuel you. It's to create the habits on the other side of your weaknesses to make you strong in the areas you're weak. You don't have to be like me. I don't want you to be like me. I don't want you to have my answers. I want you to find your own. You're going to find your answers the second you tap in through going as hard as you fucking can in every area. Mind, body, soul. Intense, painful reflection. Intense, painful workouts. And intense, fucking savage fucking diets that leave you hungry all the time. When we're hungry, we fucking fight.